and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Well, I am so happy to be here with you today. I hope that all is well with you, my gardening friends. I hope that you are experiencing some good times during this new well, it's not really new, but this end of the fall season, it just feels like we're in a new season, that winter's just really coming up now because it is starting to get cold. I don't know about you, but here in the New England area, yesterday it was like 76 degrees out, and it was just warm and balmy with a breeze. And now today it's like 53 degrees. You feel the coolness. You got to put heat on in the house, some kind of heating, either electrical heating or something. And for a while there, we have not had to put on any of the heating, you know, for the whole house because it's just been so nice. But now we're starting to feel the change in the temperature. So to me, it is like us coming to the point or the reality that the season is shifting. And then, of course, with daylight savings time that just happened, it's like everything is off balance. So, my topic today is balance. How do we find balance in our world, in our life, in our everyday living? And how do we find balance in the garden? Because even with the changes of the time change, the weather change, everything is like shifting and moving, and it's just a lot of dishevelment going on. I don't know if you feel it or not. How do you stay grounded? How do you stay connected? And how do you stay balanced so that you're not overwhelmed, that thinking, well, now I've got to get all that stuff done that I need to do in the garden. I need to get it done right now, and then need to do it. And that it becomes a chore versus a joy, Um, I myself have been working very hard. I put together my cannas, the rest of the cannas yesterday. I actually took them out of their pots and did a whole lot of work there. And it was pretty good. I felt really good. And today I just decided that I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to make sure that I relax, take a nap, just listen to some good uplifting stuff, and just relax today. Today was my relax day, relaxing day, So if I sound a little, it's because I'm still in that flow. Good morning. See, here I am saying good morning. Good afternoon to everyone. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Let me go back to the beginning and say hello. Hello, Bev. How are you, my darling? Good evening, Miss Catherine. Love you're here. Yes, yes, girl. I had it all because I was laying down. I had it all pulled back, and I said I gotta fix my hair. So I took out my pick. I couldn't find my comb, which is strange. I don't know where my comb is. But I found the pick and I started picking out my hair, and I said, woo, my hair feels real good. It feels good. It feels good. And I know Bev will love it. Let me pick out this hair. Let me just show my beauty, my crown. Yes, my glory. But they say your hair is your crown and glory. Mm-hmm. And it's just been growing and just being so fluffy and nice. I said, I'm going to do this just for you, Beverly. This is a Beverly sort of situation. Yes, it is. Yes, I love it. Hey, Sonia, how are you, my sweetness? Sonia, belated happy birthday, Miss Catherine. Thank you. Yes, and this is my birthday month to people. Belated happy birthday. Thank you, my wonderful people. Thank you. Um, Love it so much. You love my hair. Yes, I know you do, girl. Woo, it feels good. It feels good. Peace, Yami. How are you? Um, Hello, Deborah. Hello. I shopped at Dollar General and caught their end of season garden sale. Deborah, I wanted to do that today. I said I was going to do that, and I ended up just as I said, just deciding that I was just going to rest and stay in my bed because I'm just like there's this cold that just fighting it, and I feel the healing going on in my body. But I just have been so much doing so much things, especially wanting to get out into the garden, that I wasn't really finding time to rest. So I didn't go shopping, but that is one of my stops. You know, I was thinking about where do I want to go to get some of those wonderful sales for the season. And one, I want to go to Dollar Tree and get some of those, the little knickknacks and things for the season, for Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas. And then I want to go to Bath. You know how we were talking Bath and Body Works? Yeah, I got a little coupon from them for this month, November. And I decided I need to go and visit that store and get my free stuff and get some new scents and just, look at their Christmas scents as well, and just start to think about how I can fill the house with joy and even little gifts for people as well. And then I was thinking about all of that, just the little things. Yankee sister, how are you? Is she here? Thelma's in here, or is that Yami? Hey, Thelma, you are always classic. Thank you. Hey, Yami, how are you? Hello, Thelma. Thelma is so beautiful. Hi, Thelma. Hey, Yami, how are you all doing? Yeah, so I just started, and I got this. I said, oh, I just feel this flow going on. So I decided to just put it together. After I did my hair, I said, let me get the scarf. That way I can sit and just be cozy in my house. And as you know, it's Catherine Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. So now we're in the part, the home part, right? We're going to be feeling the home part, being in the home now that I really am not holding our lives outside. But I did go out into the garden, and I said to myself, what can I gather? Because I still want to gather things. So I looked at my fig leaves, and this is from the fig tree bush branch. Thank you, Dama. I went and I cut some of the fig leaves. Didn't that make a nice arrangement? And then, of course, this is the rose hips. Some of the rose hips, I selected some of them. And I was thinking, if I keep the fig leaves, the fig stems, they might root. So I'm thinking of putting it near the window, since it's near the window here, and see if they will root. Who knows? Who knows? I might end up having some fig trees, rooted fig trees here. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I finally turned my heat on. It's getting cold here. Yeah, Deborah, I didn't turn on the heat. What I've been using is these little heaters, because the whole house doesn't necessarily need to be heated up. And then because it has been so warm in the afternoons, like as I said, yesterday it was in the 70s. It was so beautiful temperature wise that it wasn't necessary to put on the heat throughout the house, but just to get the chill out. So we've had these little heaters, and it has been working. But now I think we're coming to the point where we're going to have to put on the heat, the central heating throughout the house. And then this house is really good. It's well insulated, that when the sun comes out, when the sun hits it, that it does retain the heat in it. It doesn't lose the heat. So it doesn't take much to heat it up, and it doesn't take much to cool down my little home here that I have. And so I'm very grateful. There is a balance in this house. And so I like that idea. And that is our topic for today, balance. I don't know if you checked out or if you got that email. I sent out just now a poll. And if you go to the channel, my banner channel, the community page, it says, hello, gardening friends, balance. Do you have it in your garden? The question is, how are you going to maintain balance during these special days coming up in our gardening season? What are some critical deciding factors that will make a significant difference in your gardening experience for 2023, and to comment below what is most important to you. And I wrote down certain things. I was thinking about, is composting important to you as far as keeping and maintaining a certain balance that you're looking for your garden? Gardening expansion. Are you wanting to balance your vegetables and your flowers increase or decrease? How is that going to help you with your joy in the garden? Your food versus first of let's see, food, physical food like vegetables and fruits and so forth, versus aesthetics, the beauty of the garden, which is food for the soul, right? Balancing there, finding that balance there. So I put that on the garden expansion. And then garden work zones. Sometimes you go out, and for me, like now with cleanup, it's like everything, it needs to be cleaned. It's just like every area, like where do I start? So how do you find that garden balance where you don't get overwhelmed by it, but that you are tackling each section and giving it what it needs, so that there's that balance. um, and then relaxation spot. With all of this extra work and things that we're thinking of doing, and then of course in the home, getting yourselves ready for Thanksgiving and the seasons, and thinking about Christmas or any of the other different holidays that you have. How are you going to relax now that we can't necessarily go out into the garden and sit down, on your porch or whatever, for some of us because it's cold? How are you going to find that balance? Yeah. Hi, Monica. Finding relaxing spaces in your home. How are you going to find those relaxing spaces in your home as well as on your porch? I saw Brooke. I don't know if you check out his channel, Vintage Gardener of NJ of New Jersey. She put together a porch decor. I hope she comes on. That would be nice. She put out a bench in the front of her home, and she has her pillows and a kind of like a throw and all these other different things, and it just looks so pretty with a wreath in the front. It's nice. Hey, G Mama Grows, how are you, my sweetie? Yes. Oh, did you all check out G Mama Grows channel? I saw a couple of her videos there. You are quite talented lady. Yes, you are, G Mama. Yes, you are, and I love you're so methodical with the your gardening containers. That is beautiful. Yeah, you have all of this information to share with us. It's just so wonderful. You all make sure that you go and visit her channel, G Mama Grows. I'm so proud of you. Yes, and your different plants. I don't think I remember exactly. I think, did you have a lemon? Let me see. You were showing us something. A tree. You were transplanting a pot. One of your plants that you'd gotten from someone, and the whole process. It was just good. I saw it. Yeah, and that's so good. I'm so proud of you, and especially for indoor planting now, and how one can extend that gardening experience indoors, and the fact that you have the grow area there. That's nice. That's really nice. I like that. I like that. Your indoor gardening space, so that you've brought the garden inside, which is nice. Very nice. Yeah, everybody, make sure that you check out one another's channels. And I've tried to go and watch stuff. If I watch it on the smart TV, when I am on my laptop, to go and make sure I leave a comment on the channels, to go back and do that. And so bear with me as we continue to support one another and grow together. Yeah, so the whole idea is balance. Balance, finding the balance in life. And even within our country, we just came through this elections cycle. We're still going through it, but just the balance. I was just so pleased with the fact that people want balance. They don't want too much of one thing or too much of the other. And I think that this is just a time for us to really have an attitude of gratitude and be thankful for what we do have and just have the right attitude. And we're going to see ourselves progress, that we don't have to succumb to negativity, but that we can actually thrive during this season. And I think we as gardeners know exactly how to do that. Did you receive my pictures? Your pictures. Oh, the thing I have not. As I said today, I did not go on. I saw a picture. Oh, by the way, everyone, Thelma is a Yankee Sister Homestead. She is a veteran, and she is going to be honored on Friday, on Veterans Day. So let's give her an applaud. Yes, she's a warrior woman. Yeah, so come on, let's applaud Thelma. She's not just a gardener, she's all that and so much more. So she did send me a picture of the celebration. She's going to be honored with other veteran women on Friday, I believe it is. Right, Yankee Sister? I need to check it out. Let me see. Yeah, so check. Give her flowers. Yes. Give her flowers. She's a fantastic woman. Let me see. I actually have my laptop here with me. Let me see if I can pull it up. But I'm so proud of her. And one thing about Thelma, Yankee Sister, she's such a giving person, and she's so full of generosity. Oh yeah, Beverly, I see that I just have it here. Beverly sent me an image of a beautiful flower here. Yeah, I have been slow, you people. I just been trying to find my balance here, and let's see. Thelma sent a gift of gratitude to you. November gratitude. Thank you. Yeah, and did you all get my email? Thelma responded. And I'm trying to see. Anyway, I will go back and check on stuff on the email. I know, am I terrible? Yeah, but don't worry, I will get to it. Do you receive my pictures? So if that's the pictures that you're talking about, Yankee Sister Thelma, yes, I saw that and I was so proud of you. So proud of you. Monica, hi, G Mama Grows. Sonia's saluting you. Salute Yankee Sister Homestead. Yay! She's our girl. Woo! Monica, G Mama is also a veteran. You are G Mama. You're a veteran too? Yay! Look at these warrior women. Yay! Wow, that's cool. I was in the Navy 4 years. You were, Sonia. Wow. Yeah, I'm a veteran too. Oh, Sonia, you are now a battle sister too. Wow, that's what that whole battle sister situation was going on. Thank you, G Mama Girls. Woo! Okay then, Sonia. Salute, comrade. Woo! No flower pictures. Oh, I didn't see woman warriors. Yes. Woo! I don't know. I'll go back and check. I didn't check my emails. I just see Beverly's Lithianthus purple here. And I see a few. Yeah, people did respond. November 5th. Yeah. Very good. Very good. So yeah, check out. Ooh, Deborah sent me some pictures just now. Fresh from the garden salad. Yes. Woo. Isn't that nice? Well, I am so proud of you all. We've learned something new and we could be excited for one another. That is so beautiful. Yeah, so we have our veterans and we're gardeners and we also have creators here, creatives. And so continue to work on different things and different projects. And that's the other thing that I've found. Salute to all of the veterans. Yes, Deborah, I agree. Um, Finding the balance now. So there are a lot of projects and things that I want to do in the house now because the weather is changing. And I started thinking about some of the things that I like to do. Like I like artwork. I love to paint. I love to create. And I was looking and I had already put together this journal. It was actually my birthday present to me to complete my journal and put it on Amazon. And I started on working on the Intentional Garden Journal for 2023, and then I put it aside. So now I need to find balance in which I can start and put together the next journal for 2023 and to improve it. So that is something that I want to work on. And for those of you who did purchase the journal or even got your own journal, I want to say thank you because I think journaling really helped. I did fall apart at the end here, but we're not over yet. So we will go through looking at our winter plans and start to think about what we want to write. But one of the things I want you all to consider too in these next couple of days here for November and December, to think about recapping your garden, going back and looking at the strengths and the weaknesses. What did you really love about your garden? What did you don't like, what you don't like about it, and what you want to improve, to really go back and do some reflections. So that is what we're going to do with our journals. And I'm thinking of for the next couple of sessions that we have, that we start to really organize this year and look at what we did, what we didn't do, what we need to do. And then I need to get with it and put together the next journal. I haven't been creating books like I did earlier. So now that the activities are coming back indoors, it's finding that balance between getting outdoors completed and now working indoors and getting things together and projects that I want to do indoors together. And the garden journal is definitely one. Wrapping up this year and starting and organizing for next year, for 2023. Can you believe it? Can you believe it that we're talking about 2023 already? And what we want to do and how we want to put our garden together. It is just really amazing. It's amazing. I want that book. Wait a minute, let me go back here. G Mama says, click report on spammers and they'll remove the whole comment. What is that? What comment was there? Sonia, click the report on spammers and I want that book. My journal is good for 3 years. Oh, good, good. Thank you, G Mama Goes. Nice. Okay. So let us continue to plan and think about what we want to do and how we want to do it. All right, so I have all these notes here. And so I'm going to, thanks, Yankee Sister Homestead. I'm going to, did you do a journal for 2023? I saw that one is for 2022. No, I haven't put it together yet. Last year, this time, I had this one done, the first one. But I've just need to find that balance. That's why this topic is really good for me, because now finding the balance between outside gardening and inside gardening activities. Now that I'm bringing things inside, wrapping up with the garden. And so I was thinking of the different things that I usually do at this time and get done. And I have been kind of like preoccupied with all kinds of other things. My life is just really flowing. A lot of things are flowing in, and finding a way to make sure that I can add on those things that I need to add on and subtract those things that I need to subtract, and put an end to. And even that works with us in the garden, preparing your garden for the winter and finding balance in the garden, finding balance in our everyday lives. My Renaissance grandma, hello, how are you? Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. And I'm thinking, well, if I'm going through all of this, that you all probably are going through this as well. Um, Finding gardening detail, finalizing gardening details too is a big issue. Balance. So balance is a condition in which different elements are equal or in correct proportions, keeping a balance between working and relaxing in the garden. And that's what I'm thinking about. Hey, Brooke, I was just talking about you. Um, my says, it helps to go back to see what you did last season. Yes, the going back and looking at the journal and seeing what you did last season is so good. It is really good, and really. So for the next couple of lives, the gardening come and growing together lives here on Wednesday, I want us to really start to reflect on our past gardening activities and finding that balance. What do we want to do going into this next year of 2023? And how do we find the balance between outdoors and indoor activities? Because now, also with the season of Thanksgiving and Christmas and the holiday and Hanukkah and whatever that you celebrate, Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate, that that there's going to be a shift so that your days are going to be filled. And how are you going to maintain that balance? That, I think, is the issue that we want to think about. And one of the things too is finalizing our gardening conditions, our gardens, putting it to rest. And one of the major things that I want us to consider to transition to, thank you, Thelma. Yeah, you guys got to help me today because I'm a little tired. Well, not tired, but, I'm trying to catch up with my sleep. There's so many things that have really affected our balance. And with the time change, because, we just had daylight savings time, so that's shifted everything. With the election and everything, that's putting us back into balance. It's like so much now with the season changing. How do you maintain a balance with the time change? It's not bright outside as long as it was before. At 4:30 it's dark now. That finding that balance, it's just a whole lot. And then we're coming into this the seasons and the different festive occasions, and how do you find balance between your outdoor activities, your indoor activities, the things that you need to do, your relationships, and all of that. Just finding that place of balance, steady. Even the plants are confused. Yeah, and that is so true, G Mama. Thank you for commenting and bring that to. Yeah, my impatiens are still blooming. They're looking so gorgeous. And but yet the leaves are turning color and they're falling off. A lot of the trees in my backyard, the leaves are on the ground. The oak trees still have leaves on them, but then now they're really turning. They're starting to turn color, but a lot of things are still very green that at this point would have already, be gone. My bearded iris started blooming again. Exactly, Brooke. Yeah, so it's that balance. And so we, if everything is so unsettled, how do we maintain our own balance? And that also affects our health. So, yeah, I am always in overdrive during transition time. I really have to focus more. Yeah, focusing more is so good. Um, well, I don't know if you know or not, but I am a believer. And as a believer, I find that my faith has really helped us to stabilize me a lot, keeping me stabilized as well. And so I'm trying to move from the inside. Oh, we got to remove this from the inside out. Report. All right. Hello. Okay, I think I reported, yes, I reported that spam. To just keep it me stabilized, really, I'm always in overdrive as just trying to keep that stable. So some of the things that we can do to keep balance, even um, book time, yes. Hi, yeah. So we have to we have to come into that balance, the balance in our own selves, and the balance within the garden, and the balance in our homes, and just and I think part of it is relaxing, and not taking everything on so much, but actually sitting back and really being great observers. I think observing is powerful. How do you all handle, what are you all doing to handle all of the different things that are coming on? And before I could go out into the garden and sit there, which I have been actually sitting in the sun a little bit, which has helped. But now that it's colder, you can't do that for too long as well. But finding the balance. And everything has a needs balance. But then also there is the ebb and flow too, knowing that there is going to be a little of that ebb and flow. Betty Johnson, good evening, everyone. I finally made it to a live. I've spent a lot of time in the garden enjoying these last warm days of autumn. Yes. Hey, Betty. Betty, suggested that we have a meetup somewhere. I don't know, Betty. I was thinking about that. That would be something that might be really nice to do. I need a party planner or something that we could possibly think about it for maybe the spring and have a brunch somewhere or whatever. I don't know. Where we could come together. I don't know. But I thought about it, and I wanted to thank you for that idea. That we could do something, and but all of that is a good idea, because it would be nice to gather together. I'm a believer also, and I ask my Lord for guidance all the time. Yes, yes, yes. That I think is asking for guidance is definitely really helpful, and helps to keep us stable, keep us happy. The other thing is that this is my birthday month. Thank you all for your birthday wishes, and thank you so much for celebrating with me. Getting my granny naps is in helping me get more done. Yeah, that's true, G Mama. I find napping is so important, getting that rest in, and especially with this shifting. Like today, as I said, today I just had to just stop and rest, and decide that I'm not going to just fill up my day with a lot of things. And I did get, actually, I went to lay down twice, and I put on the I was just listening to some some different YouTube videos, and I fell asleep, which was so good for me. And it's like my body was saying, yes, well, when were you going to slow down and get some rest? When were you just going to calm and chill a little bit? And I think that really helped. Where are we? Oh my goodness, getting my granny naps. Oh my, did I miss you, sweetheart? Very special hello to you, dear Monica. Oh, that's good. I'm also believing I am in constant talk with God for my guidance every day. Yes, Beverly. You got to talk to God. What am I? What? Uh, one of I was actually was listening to TD Jakes came on my because I just fell asleep and I woke up to him, and there he was. He was saying, "God, God, you got God." He was like, "God." I was like, okay. So I woke up to say, God, no, that's what I was trying to say. Oh wow, it was something. He says, I know some of you all talk to the universe, but the universe didn't create us. God did. God. The universe can't create itself. God is God. I was like, oh God. He said, oh, I believe in God. It was really good. It kind of settled me. Because nature, people talk about Mother Nature and everything like that, and they worship nature. But nature for these couple of months seemed to be quite confused, right? Because as I think it was G Mama, you was saying how her plants were confused. Yeah. So here, this is my, I guess he woke the spirits up. Yes, he sure did. He said, God. Anyway, um, I went outside, right? And I was saying, well, let me get some kind of floral bouquet or something because those flowers that I had last Wednesday, they died. So I needed something. Yeah. So I needed something, and so I went out and look at this. These are my fig leaves from my fig tree. Usually by this time the fig leaves have fallen off, but they were looking so healthy and good. I said, well, let me just cut and make a quick bouquet of the fig leaves. Look at that. And then this is from the rose bush. Do you remember the rose hips here? And then there, look at this. This is a rose bloom from my bloom. Do you see that? Right there, that's a rose bloom. And so the roses have been still blooming and everything. So, yeah, they're confused. Mother Nature's a little confused right now. So who's gonna study us? God! God will study you. It was good. It was good. Anyway, back to this garden health, covering the soil. So some of the things that we want to think about with our garden health and balance in our garden. So I started to think about this gardening health. Um, I'm old. I'm old. Forgive me. um, cover this. What? Why do we need to forgive? Why you say you're old? Yes, the universe did nothing. um, so did you know you can dry the fig leaves for tea? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, G Mama. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. So garden, you're good. um, Garden health, cover the soil, less nutrients. So, okay, let's get back to this. Finding balance in the garden. Forgetfulness. Yes. Forgetfulness. I'm not following you, Thelma. What do you mean? Did you know you can dry? Forgive me. Oh, okay, forgetfulness. Okay. Um, so garden health, preparing your garden for winter. That's where we are here. Finding gardening details. So balance. The whole idea, the topic that this is about finding balance in the garden and finding balance in your life and finding balance in this particular time period. Oh, and I was telling you all, thank you for the birthday greetings. Yeah, thank you so much for that. My birthday was fantastic. I looked for, my whole attitude towards my birthday was that I just wanted there's nothing really that I'm longing for as far as material things. It's just that I want my family to be at peace. I just want things to go well for my children and my grandchildren, and I just feel this whole idea of relationships and making sure that there's balance and love in the relationships around me. And so my birthday was just a beautiful time. My grandchildren came into the house. They brought, we had pizza, a beautiful cake. My husband was, and all of us together. We connected with my family. I got a lot of birthday greetings from my family. They're in different parts of the country, and they greeted me as well. My Facebook family, my YouTube family. It was just great. I felt a lot of love. My church family, um, community family, and it was a lot of connecting with people that made my day very special. And there was this woman who was like a godmother to me. Actually, she was my brother's godmother, but she had an attachment with me, and so she always remembered my birthday, and it was around 5 o'clock in the evening, 5:30 or so, and I knew my family, they were coming in. They were starting to come into the house, and the phone rang, and I picked up the phone, and it was this my godmother. Well, my brother's godmother, but my godmother. And she says, I was thinking about you all day, that this is a special day. And she says, it dawned on me that it's your birthday. And she happened to be in a retirement home right now. And she says, I was thinking about you and I wanted to call you. And then she then finally called me. And I usually don't pick up the phone, okay? Certain times if I don't recognize the number, I'm not going to pick up the phone, okay, people? But for some reason, it was like a pull in me. Pick up the phone, answer the call. I answered the call, and it was her on the other end. And she says, I just want to tell you happy birthday and how much I love you. And I just wanted to connect with you. And I just wanted you to know that I was thinking about you. And I hadn't spoken to her for a long time. I felt so touched that here is this woman. She must be in her 80s or 80s, 85 or so, or something like that, or maybe even hitting 90. And here she is thinking about me, little old me, thinking about me on my birthday. And she remembered my birthday, whereas the rest of the people, I broadcasted telling people's birthday. But she remembered me. It just made me feel so special. And it was just like the little things that, the idea that those little things that we take for granted, and people that we take for granted too. So it just made my birthday extra special, with her, as well as getting that call. So it just set up the whole evening for me to just be filled with a lot of love. And then my grandbabies, oh man, they had been sick for a while there. So I didn't see them for like 2 weeks or so. And I didn't realize how much I was missing them. Just seeing them in the house with me, just, touching everything, just wandering around, just crawling and na 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 na, and then my children, as young adults and so forth. It was just a beautiful, beautiful day. And it just made me realize in the balance in our lives that it is the little things that are significant, the little things that we take for granted. And that whole idea of gratitude, being grateful, just like how I am very grateful for you all being here with me, my wonderful gardening friends. I mean, I look forward to us coming together on Wednesdays where we could just talk and chat. And yes, I do plan out a whole lot of notes about things that I want to share with you all, about the garden and so forth. But I think that we really are building a community, that when I see your comments and your hearts, and even just thank you, and the little hearts. Yummy is very good. Yamid is very good in putting hearts down. And Sonia, Cassie, how are you? Hi, Cassie G, how are you? Even just you all popping in, just to say hello on this day, it just makes me so happy. And I hope that you are feeling the same joy and feeling the connection. And yes, we are gardening. And yes, we are sharing our thoughts, but also it's good to not be isolated. And this is one way through the YouTube channel and the lives that we can connect with one another. And even just putting it out in words, just saying thank you and hello and recognizing one another. I think it's just so powerful. All right. Oh, so all of this is coming out of balance, right? So let me just give you some of my tips. Uh, uh, um, I'm fine. Just been so busy. Hope all is well with you and everyone. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So that's why this topic is good for you, Cassie. Finding balance. This group is a blessing. Thank you, Betty. Yeah, finding balance is just so important, and especially now with the seasons coming around. But let me just talk about finding balance in the garden. Let me go through my notes real quick before the time is up. Oh, is Brooke there? Brooke, we were talking about your front. If people go and check out her channel, she's really pumping out those videos. Um, she did a beautiful video on a gardening tour there with her cousin, which was really nice. And also the decor. Yeah, your decor. I just wanted to tell you I love your front yard decor, your porch decor with the pillows and things. And we have a lot in common. I think a lot of us here that we either sew or do different things. Yeah, that you do different things with the sewing of your making your pillows and your front porch decor. That was very nice with wreaths and gathering things together. Yeah, and so there are projects that you can create, making your front yard wreaths and things like that. So she did a good video on that. That was very nice. I liked that. So a lot of the activities that we have put off that are indoor activities that are still garden related. Now we have a chance to plan them and to do them and to take the harvest, the bounty that we have from outside and bring them inside, which is really, really good. So we did comment about that. I just wanted to let you know that we were talking about you. Her kitchen garden is coming along very nice. Yes, yes. I'll be watching the Vintage Gardener later tonight. Yes, she is making a garden. What do you call it? And she's thinking about garden planning for next year, and that really is part of balance. One of the things that I had talked about, that I had written here, is that you can. Where did I put it? That one of the things, Portager, yeah, Portager, I can't pronounce it. What she wrote there. Okay, look at the chat. What she wrote. She created that space, that new space, and that she's going to be putting together to put her vegetables and things like that together. So that's part of the balance, finding a condition in which different elements are equal or in correct proportion, keeping a balance between working and relaxing in the garden. That's the whole point of this talk today. Garden health, concerning the soil. Like your soil. So I had to look that word up. Potager. Okay, potager. Yes, potager. Thank you. I'm phonetic. Yes. um, Concerning the soil. Now for your soil, okay, people. Make sure that you cover your garden soil. Don't leave it bare. Mulch it somehow. Provide some mulch. That is a really important thing. Concerning the soil, less nutrients, nutrient rich, and it will help to keep your soil nutrient rich. You want nutrient rich soils. So one of the things to keep and maintain balance in your garden coming up for this next growing season is to cover your soil in some way. You could do it with leaf mulch, or with grass clippings, or with cover crops. That's one of the things that people have done. Cover your soil with mulch, protect the soil, and protecting the soil is important because you retain moisture. It protects it from being washed away, and it slowly adds nutrients. It breaks down over time and prevents weeds from sprouting. And one of the reasons why we're mentioning Brooke's protege is because of the fact that she laid down a barrier, but then also she put mulch on top of it to cover the grass, to smother the weeds, because she wants that area now to be used for her kitchen garden. I'm listening while balancing my life with crocheting. I've completed a beanie while listening to everyone. Oh, that's nice. Deborah. Yankee says, my beds are all covered with shredded leaves, alfalfa pellets, homemade compost. Exactly. I'm using cover crops this season. Yeah, that's what I wanted to mention also too, G Mama, was cover crops. Covering your soil with cover crops as well. And that is another new way, covering the soil with cover crops. Covering and protecting your soil, getting a cover on it, covering the crop or with good mulch. They have winter seeds like barley seeds, legume family, cloves and peas. And what that does is that it will grow, and then as it gets cold, it will die back, and it will, the nutrients, when the snow is on top of it and so forth, and the waters and the rain, it's almost like it's like a tea for the ground, for your ground, and it helps to maintain the moisture, because now more than ever we're realizing that there are microbes and other things in your soil that helps your plants to grow, and you're feeding the micro organisms in the ground with the cover. I cover my beds with leaves and cardboards. Yes, Deborah, excellent. Yeah, cardboard is excellent, excellent cover too, if you want to prevent weeds and so forth. And with the cardboard, what it does is that the worms love the cardboard. They actually move through the soil, and that cardboard decomposes. It's called brown matter. Cardboard is like brown matter. Dried leaves, that's brown matter. And so you want to get a balance between the green matter and the brown matter. So your leaf clippings, not leaf, grass clippings, or green leaves, any green leafy thing, that's considered green matter. And then cardboard, dried leaves, hay, that's considered brown matter. So when you are making compost, that's why compost is so valuable too. Compost is also what you can put over your soil. Manure, I think G Mama Grows mentioned manure. I didn't, I think I noticed her mention that. I'm using cover crops with this season, nice. I cover my bed with leaves and cardboards. I'm using green manure and my microgreens. Yeah, that's another good thing. Yeah, see, that G Mama Grows, she's a smart woman. She knows a lot about these technical things. So make sure you check out her channel as well, because she can give us some insight. You can do some videos on that too as well. So greens and browns, the composting. Compost beds with organic matter, soil amendments, a well compost manure, clean grass clippings, shredded leaves, compost, and the greens and the browns. 4 parts brown matter to 1 part green matter. That's what they say. But really, it's just putting it together, almost like a lasagna method. that they talk about too, and actually adding, well, the rain and the snow will add water to it and moisture, and it will break down. And by the springtime or the end, at the bottom, it would have then turned into green leaf mold or compost that you'll be able to even add to your garden. Green, so anything that is still alive or wet, green leaves, fresh grass clippings, overripe produce, and other kitchen scraps are called greens. That's the green matter. The brown matter is dry, dead material, fallen leaves, bean pods, straw, dried grass clippings. That's your brown cardboard. Be aware of chemicals. So now that's the big issue with your grass clippings and things like that. That if people use pesticides on their lawns and things like that, they're not organic. It can be harmful to your garden. So we have to be careful with that whatever we're putting on, that is, it's organic. Because you don't want to add pesticides and herbicides to your compost bin. That's defeating the matter. You're now killing things. So grow a cover crop. Cover and protect your soil. Get a cover on it. Cover crops are good mulch. And I mentioned winter seeds, barley, legume family, cloves, and peas. And there are some companies that actually sow cover crop seeds. And I think that's what G Mama was talking about there, that you can add to your garden to cover your soil. So be aware of that. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that you want to enjoy the warm days and take walks around your garden. And as you work on different parts of the garden, put it into zones. Zoning systems helps to bring balance so that you don't feel overwhelmed in your garden, because you now are working in different areas. You're giving it some strategy, is thinking through it so that it's not overwhelming. So the zoning system is very important. The other thing is observe the sunlight. Look at how the sun is moving through your garden, and the shady spots as well. That might help you too when you're trying to overwinter things, that you're putting your pots and things on the sunny side of your garden so that they can survive. Hello, Brampton Gardener. How are you? Welcome. So finding balance in the garden is a commitment to the moment. Commit to the moment of enjoying the moments in the garden. When you're in the garden, you're in the garden. You're committing to the garden. That will help to keep you balanced, because now you're focused. Find what works for you too. Find what works for you. Remember that gardening is an individual sport. It's something that you are doing for you, that your garden is your special spot. Make sure that you enjoy it. And it's not a competition. It is a place for creativity, right? So enjoy your garden. Find balance in it and commit to the moment that you spend there. Let your mind focus. Find what works for you. Be independent, and know that it is your garden. Your garden is your garden. Write down or create a schedule, a notebook or journal, and that's something that we have been working on here. And as I said, as we continue to move into the winter months that we're indoors, I'm going to be wrapping up with my journal here and start to do some reflecting on what works and what doesn't work, what worked and what didn't work, and what works and what will work for the future. Just because I did put a lot of space here for garden notes. So it's a time to really reflect and to write. And journaling is a very important way of gaining balance in your life too, because you get to see and read and think about. It helps you in reflecting on your life, not just living through life without doing some self-assessment, especially in terms of the garden, since we are gardeners. Give yourself a trial period. If it works, keep going. If not, stop and reassess. And I think that that is something that we really need to consider. If something is not working, then we need to stop doing it. You know, what do they say? Insanity is doing something over and over and again and thinking that it's going to bring about change, and it doesn't. Well, if it's not working, stop it. Don't do it. Do something else. Reassess and find a better way. You know, like I was outside before with you all with these times. Now I can't do that. If I was to say, well, I still want to be out on the porch, and don't shift with the times. Well, I can't be out there. It's dark out there. I gotta shift. So I gotta find a new location. I decided that this is the spot. I have to make sure that the lighting is right. I've got to really look and see, well, what is working, what isn't working? How do we put it all together? So that helps you to keep balance in your life, and you don't become overwhelmed by situations because you're willing to give yourself a trial period. If it works, keep going. If not, stop and reassess. All right. Now, the other thing is block planning activities in the garden and for and outside of the garden. Well, now is such a busy time. So giving 20 minutes, say, okay, I want to get this, and this done. I'm going to give at least 20 minutes to everything. All right, so I'm going to go outside for 20 minutes and do what I can out there. That's enough time because it's cold enough. You can't stay all the time out, spend all the time out there. But then when you come inside, what are the things that you want to get done? Okay, I want to work on my next journal. I want to work on my indoor plants. I want to, put together my indoor gardening, start some seed planting, whatever it is that you want to do. Or I want to paint, or I want to cook a good meal. Whatever it is, I want to crochet, whatever activity that you want to do, block out some time for that. And then also block out at least a 20-minute granny nap, as G Mama says. Give yourself a chance to rest. Yeah, at least 20 minutes. Close your eyes, relax, or just make yourself a cup of coffee or tea or something, a warm beverage, and just sit back and just close your eyes for a second. Yeah, and relax, because that will help you just to reset your life, reset yourself, and get yourself back in balance. The whole idea, the key word for today and for this talk is balance. Balance, finding that balance in all of the chaos and things that are changing, in this unstable world. How can we find balance from within that will then help us in everything else that we do? That's what I'm saying, finding balance. Yes, Sonia, yes. So do your best and reestablish balance. And the whole idea is I'm not quitting where I want to be. I don't want to quit. When you quit something, when you're a quitter and you don't think through why you're quitting, but you just stop like that, you feel bad about it because there's no finalities, there's no explanations, there's no resolve. You just feel, and you don't want to develop that, that kind of quitting because something is difficult and you're not willing to think through it. You don't want to develop that because then it then feeds into other parts of your life too. But we want to be able to finish something or stop and think about something and come to a conclusion why. Give it an end point, but also think through it too. You know how that saying says, quitters never win, So you don't want to just quit, but you do want to not continue to do things that that aren't giving you the balance, but you want to come to some kind of, I don't know, help me people. But do you understand what I'm getting at? So that you can put it to bed, you can rest it. So every little bit helps, one step at a time. And the other thing is that to find something new and different, to make your life exciting, because you want to move forward. You want to keep evolving. You want to keep creating. And that's what the garden provides for us. Well, now that we're indoors, what and how are you going to continue to move forward with your creative flow? That's why when Brooke had put together her pillows and the wreaths and just showing that other creative aspect of herself with gardening things like flowers and so forth, with the garden theme, that is really good. Like for myself, I don't know if you notice back there on my wall, I have my artwork. I like to do artwork. I love to paint and all of that sort of stuff. And for some people, they love to decorate their homes and do that thing. How are you going to continue to develop your creativity and so forth? And even just gathering the fig leaves here and putting it together to enjoy inside here with you all. Creating videos and taking tours, doing different things to help to stretch you. All of these little things count to help to keep you balanced in life. So I think I covered everything. I'm so glad I did. Woo! I'm so glad I covered everything. Everything I put down on my paper here. And my time is up. So, Aniti just finished up a couple of sweaters and jumpers. Wow. Winter sewing is next. Nice complete list. Thank you. Yoga, that helps me. Yes, Rachel, we know that is what keeps you balanced. Today's lesson was brought to you by Balance. Yes, girl. Finding balance. I need you to come over and motivate me. I need to totally rehaul my closets. It's all out of control. Yes. Well, that's good. You all agree with me. Well, I'm glad you found that this one was very, very, see what a little rest can do for a person? I got a little rest first, and then I woke up and I started to say, well, what am I going to talk to them about? And I started thinking about balance and how even just our, everything just needs some balance. Even the climate needs balancing. Everything needs to be balanced. It's we're in such a state of disequilibrium in this last week or so, but now we're coming back to balance. So let's celebrate balance. Woo! Yes, because we got a lot of things to look forward to. Thanksgiving and all of the different holidays that are coming up, Christmas shopping and trees and food and all of that good stuff, right? So as we wrap up our outdoor gardening, we still have our indoor gardening to put together. Good info. Thank you. Balance. Yes. Just make sure that you keep things in balance. Wow. Powerful word, isn't it? Balance. Woo. Oh. Yeah, I find that most gardeners have other creative skills to get them through the non-gardening season. Now that's balance. Yeah. Yeah. Grow, 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 grow together. Yeah, we're going to wrap up now. Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Oh, make sure you all drop by Brampton Gardener's channel. She's still pumping out videos as well. So there are quite a few of us who are creating content creators. Continue to visit one another. And we celebrate our veterans. Yes, this week, just to wrap up, for those of you who came on a little later, we have some veterans in the house. Yay to our veterans. Grow, 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 grow together. So we say thank you to our warrior sisters, Thelma of Yankee Sister Homestead, G. Mama Grows, who is also a veteran, and Sonia, who also is a one who's had 4 years, I think. Anyone else? Yes, so let's celebrate them and thank them for their service to us. We do really appreciate you. And to all of you that have come here, I just love you. Thank you for the birthday greetings. Continue and also check out the what is it? The my community page. I have a little poll there about this coming together and balance, and just check it out. Just and comment there on that community page. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. I need to start writing some music, some original music. I need to put this whole song down and get my son does music in my friends, and I am trying to actually play the piano, and I need to figure this out so that I can create this song, right? It would be great. Grow, 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 grow together. I gotta record it. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. This organist. That would be great, yeah. And create it and put it out. Put out a what you call it? Yes. Grow, grow, Rachel. Grow, grow, Sonia. Grow, grow, Monica. Grow, grow, Deborah. Grow, grow, Beverly. Grow, grow, Cassie. Grow, grow, Betty Johnson. Grow, 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 Brooke. Grow, 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 Yummy. Grow, grow, everyone. Grow, grow. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Oh, G Mama grows. Ooh, 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 ooh. G Mama grows. Yeah. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Yeah, as we grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Oh, yes. Woo! Yeah, that's it. That's something. That is a project, right? Yeah, to put it all together. Have a wonderful afternoon or evening. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you have not given me your thumbs up, come on, put it up there. Your like. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Yes, everyone be safe. I hope Yami, yes, love you too, sweet. And thank you for your comments. Remember to comment and click on the videos, watch them, share, and let's grow this channel. Thank you so much for all that you've done. Thank you, Cassie. So good to see you. Monica, drop the mic. Woo! Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. And Bev, yes, the fro is for you, girl. It feels good. It feels good. It feels good. It actually shakes. Love to all and blessings. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you, Sonia, for covering and helping out with the monitoring. And Rachel, hope that all is well with you out there, Brampton Gardner. And Dexter, are you listening? Roof, roof. Have a wonderful day, everybody. God bless. Bye. Oh, Betty, Beverly, thank you so much, honey. The here is for you, Bev. It's you. You're my inspiration. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great night. You make me so happy. Yeah, and this has been definitely a joyful week, birthday week and time. And I'm really enjoying my life. I'm grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful to be able to share my life with you all here on YouTube. Have a wonderful day. Blessings to all. See you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Bye. Catherine's Garden and Home. Night, night.